The La Crosse Fire Department has had a busy start to the year, responding to many major fires in the area.
And now with the snow melting, another problem in the city is starting to show up again. News 8's Brittany Schmidt has the story.
We usually average about 30 to 40 fire investigations a year.
However, since January 17th, the La Crosse Fire Department's Investigation Bureau has already responded to a dozen major fires.
What we would consider more major fires, fires that we would come in to actually do the cause and origin investigation on.
But emergency fire calls aren't the only above average calls this year.
We find them anywhere and everywhere.
So too are the number of used syringe pickups.
We'll find them on boulevards, we'll find them in people's yards, in streets, curbsides, curb and gutters.
2 years ago, the fire department decided to take over the task of picking up used needles around the community.
The police department used to respond on them, and we had a safer means to discard them, honestly.
However, Division Chief Almond says the department wasn't exactly prepared for the job ahead.
We really didn't know what we were getting into as far as numbers, to be honest with you.
In 2014, the department responded to about 120 needle pickup calls. In 2015, the number of calls doubled, averaging about 225. And so far this year, they are on pace for the 2015 average.
We are right on that, averaging about 20 a month again.
Keep in mind, those are only the number of calls the fire department has received, not the number of needles collected.
We can go on one needle pickup response and pick up 10 needles, a dozen needles. Some cases we found 100 needles over by Copeland Park.
Chief Almond says the number of calls has required some changes.
We'll try to rearrange things to have our light rescues, those pickup truck-sized vehicles, respond.
But it's a service the department wants to continue to offer.
We plan to continue our operations as we are at this time.
In La Crosse, Brittany Schmidt, News 8.
All right, so if you do find a used needle outside, make sure you call the La Crosse Fire Department at its non-emergency number. That's 608-785-5962.
And that way it keeps the 911 line open for immediate emergencies.